and welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Ekam IAS. Today is 16th July 2019 and the topic we are going to discuss is Khadi and Village Industries Commission, Seva Boj Yojana, Lakhons, Blue Flag Certification, Map Aided Program and the previous year question revision series. So coming to the first topic, Khadi and Village Industries Commission, that's KVIC. This is in news because the KVIC has installed B boxes at campuses of SPG in Dwarka. So this is basically a statutory body. It works under MSME ministry and this came into being as under the act of Khadi and Village Industry Commission of 1956. So this particular institution, it deals with the issues on raw materials procurement, also the wage levels of rural artisans, technological and design intervention, and make it a sustainable and export worthy segment. So the main objective, there are three main objectives under KVIC. One is a social objective which concentrates on employment in rural areas. Then we have economic objective which is dealing about the articles, saleable articles, and then we have the wider objective creating self-reliance among people and building up a strong rural community spirit. So talking about Khadi, this was first introduced in the Nagpur session of Indian National Congress and they decided to encourage Khadi. So Khadi was the first Khadi production center. It was established in Gujarat. Okay, so Mahatma Gandhi, he used to refer Khadi as a symbol of freedom. So it was introduced as a best instrument for giving a spirit of Swadeshi and to boycott the foreign goods in the freedom struggle of India. Okay, and also the Constituent Assembly, they included cottage industries in rural area in Article 43 of Directive Principles of the Constitution. Okay, so there are many Khadi varieties in India right now. So we have a list here. We have West Bengal. In West Bengal, we have muslin. Then in Gujarat, we have patola sarees. In Madhya Pradesh, there is Tussar and Chanderi. In Jammu and Kashmir, we have Pashmina. You can see a lot more in the list. Please write it down. And what is the benefit of Khadi in environment is that it can earn a lot of water and also carbon footprint since it requires only 3 liters of water as compared to 56 liters of water in other fabrics. So this is very eco-friendly product. Okay. So coming to the next topic, Seva Boj Yojana. So this is in news because the Seva Boj Yojana budget has been projected as 325 crores for the financial year of 2019-20. So this is basically a center sector scheme. So what they are doing is they are reimbursing the CGST and IGST paid by charitable or religious institutions while they purchase any raw materials for serving food to the public or to devotees. So this particular scheme comes under Ministry of Culture, and the financial assistance, it will be provided for free prasad or free food, whatever being given by religious institutions. Okay, and this has been implemented in 2018 and now the outlay is projected as 325 crores, okay, for the next year. So what is the form of assistance is that it will give reimbursement to the institution who is buying edibles like ghee or oil, sugar, jaggery, etc. So they'll reimburse all that money paid on GST. And the next topic is Lakhons. So this is in news because the Center for Cellular and Microbiological Molecular Biology, that is CCMB laboratory, they have revealed that the tourism related stress is creating tiger extinction in the country. So that is why this is in news. So the study, they examined the relationship between the anthropogenic disturbances, whichever is caused by human activity, and the psychological stress level among the tiger population. So they took 2 tiger reserves under consideration. One is Bandhavgarh in Madhya Pradesh and Kanha Tiger Reserve again in Madhya Pradesh. So the researchers, they assess the concentration of the fecus of the tigers, and they measure the amount of stress in individual tigers. So chronically elevated glucocorticoid levels. So this has been considered, and it can negatively impact the growth, reproductive success, immunity, and other problems in tiger population. So Lacones is basically, it is a laboratory for conservation of endangered species. So this is in Hyderabad. It's a lab set up in Hyderabad, and it is the India's only research facility engaged in conservation and preservation of wildlife. Okay, so the effective conservation measures, it includes both the in situ habitat preservation, also the ex situ conservation. Okay, this started in 1998 by many institutions coming together. One is the Department of Biotechnology, then the Central Zoo Authority of India, then CSIR New Delhi, and the government of Andhra Pradesh. So it was started by 4 institutions, and the laboratory, it was set up in 2017. So it started, the initiation started in 1998, and the laboratory was set up in 2007. So the lab, it would strive to promote, a conservation of biotechnology, and it will also serve for the conservation of endangered wildlife in India. So this will be a sub or a part of CCMB, that is a Center for Cellular and Microbiology. And also India's first genetic bank for wildlife conservation. This has also been set up by Lacones. Okay. Next topic is blue flag certification. So this is in news because some of the beaches, around 12 beaches in India, is being selected for giving blue flag certification. Actually, blue flag certification is an international recognition given to beaches. Okay, so the beaches, there are 12 beaches selected, and the names are not important. Okay, the blue flag certification, it is an international award. It is given to the beaches which are well maintained. Okay, if they have excellent water quality or environmental education programs happening around, they'll be awarding with blue flag certification. So this particular certification is given by Foundation for Environmental Education, that is FEE. So the criteria, it is, they'll have some standard for the water quality and also for the safety. Then there will be provision for environmental education and informations. So environment related services, if it is very active in the area, they'll be awarded with blue flag certification. So the award is given to beaches, marinas, and sustainable boating tourism as well. Okay. So it was started in 1985 in France, and this particular award is being given on a yearly basis, annual basis. Okay, and if approved, the beaches, they are given the qualification for a year, and they must apply it annually in order to get the certification. Okay, it is not like a lifelong certification. You have to update it every year. And the award was announced yearly for Europe, then Canada, Morocco, Tunisia, and other countries also, like African countries are there, European countries are there, and also the Asian countries. So there are like many criteria for them to give the certification, and it should be, having the facilities for waste disposal, or it should be disabled friendly. It should have the first aid equipment. So everything is taken under consideration. There are around 33 criteria for giving the certification, and some criteria, it can be voluntary and some are very compulsory. So Japan and South Korea are the only countries in South and Southeastern Asia who have blue flag beaches, and Spain topped the list with a list of 566 such beaches. So this has been given by the Foundation for Environmental Education. So they are again a non-governmental organization. It's a non-profit organization. They are working for sustainable environmental education. Okay, so they have mainly 5 programs coming under their mandate. One is Blue Flag, which we already discussed. Then we have Eco Schools, then Young Reporters for Environment, then Learning About Forest, and the Green Key. So these are the 5 important programs which is coming under FEE. So FEE has around 73 countries as members, and this was established in 1981. Okay, and the headquarter is in Copenhagen, Denmark. Okay, coming to the map aided program. So we have Vikramashila Gangetic Dolphin Sanctuary. This is the only Gangetic Dolphin Sanctuary in the country. So this is in the state of Bihar, and it is a 50-kilometer stretch in Ganges River from Sultanganj to Kahalgaon. So this was designated as a sanctuary in 1991, and this is a protected area for this Gangetic dolphin, and this is the only protected area for Gangetic dolphin in entire Asia. So once this Gangetic dolphin was found very abundant in the rivers, but now only few hundreds remain. So that is why Gangetic dolphin was also declared as a national aquatic animal of India. So I have a map attached here. So please go through it. It has a 50-kilometer stretch of Ganga river where you can see the Vikramashila Gangetic dolphin sanctuary. Next is previous year question revision series. I'll read out the question. Which of the following phenomena might have influenced the evolution of organisms? Option A, continental drift, and option 2 is glacial cycles. So as you all know, both are a reason for evolution of organism. It is explicitly mentioned in NCERT textbook. This is more like a factual question, and if you even want to guess it, it's very easy. So it's kind of a direct question. So the answer here is both 1 and 2, C. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any doubts and any comments, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Good night.